What's up, Illuminerds? We are here with Jordon Fite, the
Yes,
Gold, Dino Fury, and Cosmic Fury Ranger. How you doing today?
Man, I'm doing good. I can't complain. I woke up this morning, so.
Shit. That's literally like if you wake up in the morning, you got nothing to complain about.
Nothing to complain about. We
Nothing.
woke up this morning, so there's no complaining over here from Ayan.
Yeah. You're probably one of my favorite like six Rangers, Gold Rangers, because you're just a lot of fun, man. Like you don't have any you don't have a chip on your shoulder. You just get to have fun. You let Russell take all the stress and all that. You know, let him do all that.
Have all that.
You know,
I'm
especially
have
since
fun. I'm gonna live in the moment.
Well,
I'm gonna deal with the consequences later.
Let me ask you this. I know me and Russell go back and forth about basketball. Are you also a Clippers fan, bro?
No, I'm not. I'm not a Clippers fan. I'm a Houston Rocket. That's where I'm from.
Oh man, you guys beat the Lakers the other night.
Yes,
man.
we did. Yes, we did. So I'm very excited about that. But you know, it's rough times for us right now. You know, we reestablishing, we growing back again. So, you know, I'm here for the ride. I'm here for the ride. We're gonna be good though. We're gonna be good.
Maybe James Harden will make another run with a.
So crazy story is that's my favorite player. So I'm a Houston Rocket and I'm also a Philadelphia 76er because James Harden played for Philadelphia. But you know, I'm always support my hometown always. No matter what sport it is, Astros, Houston Rockets, Houston Texans.
Respect, man, respect.
You know, I always got to represent.
Nice. Now, Power Rangers has been going on for almost 30 years now. One of the longest running kid shows going. Can you tell me like some of your favorite, fondest moments about it, and do you have any advice for the next person taking the role as Power Ranger?
First of all, it's an honor being a part of this franchise in general, no matter what year, season it is. The first thing that comes to my mind on advice is if you get the chance, like, first of all, I didn't know that Rangers was still like like this big. Like, it's big. I got into it, and the amount of love that the supporters and the fandom showed on April 9th, 2021 when I got revealed to the world, into Ranger Nation, the amount of support that you guys showed me that this is still a thing, and I hope that it continues.
Yeah.
And for the next person coming up, I can just say is put your best foot forward and be yourself. That's the biggest thing. Go in and be yourself. So I was able to go in and be myself, and that's how I portrayed this Ion character's role.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Now, you know, being a Power Ranger, you've gone through that Power Ranger boot camp. You've done voice acting for your voiceovers, intensive stunts. What is one skill that you've learned through Power Rangers that you feel like you could take to your next role?
Oh my gosh, stretching. Stretching, guys, stretching. Oh my gosh. I remember when we first had boot camp and stuff like that. Like I'm not much of a stretcher. Like when I go in the gym, I work out without stretching. I play basketball without stretching, but I know that's not going to last long.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna be able to do that for too long.
Yeah.
But
when you get to your 30s, you start to feel it a little bit.
Yeah. So but yeah, I'll say stretching, but on the real side, I will probably say one thing I lacked going into this and being an actor in general was memorization. This has helped me so much because I had to figure it out. I need to go to work tomorrow prepared. So Jordan figured it out. And that was one of the biggest things, and I was able to go 9 months of that, and it helped me for long-term longevity.
Yeah.
It helped me in general with life, remembering things. So I'm glad that me booking this job taught me a lot so fast. I was 19 years old. I never lived outside the country, so I had to grow up fast. So that was a plus.
Yeah, New Zealand's not a bad place to.
It's not a bad place to live at. Trust me, it's not a bad place to live at and start at. But I was thrown in on the deep end as well. This being my first TV show that I booked was thrown in on the deep end with that. Yeah. So it was a lot of things me getting thrown in on the deep end. And when you get thrown in on the deep end, you got to survive. You got to come back up to the top. So that's what this franchise and that's how they helped me. So I'm very grateful and blessed to be in that situation.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Now, Power Rangers is really big on, being inclusive with everybody. There's a lot of good storylines to help like young kids, deal with things that, they're going to deal with growing up. Is there a storyline or a story arc that you remember from this series that kind of like hit home for you?
Oh my gosh. I probably have to say Chance and Tessa's storyline, which is Izzy and Javi's storyline with their parents. I know in this day and age, and even in my day and age, I'm saying that like I'm old or something.
Kid, man. This guy's a kid.
But in that day and age, I can say that there's a lot of parents that preach on school this, school that, you need to go to college to be successful, these different ways. And the one thing, because back home, I go home and I go to schools and talk to kids and things like that, and I just let them know that, whatever you want to do in life, go do it.
Yeah.
And to piggyback off what I was saying was, parents, they say, well, you need to go to college if you want to be this, you want to be that. It is so many ways of being successful without that. Not saying that you don't need to go to school. Whatever you want to be in life, that's what you do. The decisions you want to make. If you want to do social media, my mother and my family, they wasn't big on social media.
Yeah.
But when they found out that can change somebody's life, they had to switch over and adjust to that.
Yeah.
And not to say that college isn't important. Yes, it is important, depending on what do you want to do. But I can say is, put your best foot forward, do whatever you want to do in life. Listen to your kids. Trust me, they know what they're talking about. I was one of those kids that all started at a young age. Me, I was on a pamper box when I was 1.
Yeah.
So I knew this industry field was my thing. When I turned 16, I got back into modeling. Like, these were things that I wanted to do. My mom was listening to me.
Yeah.
Mom, I want to be a model. Mom, I want to be on television. And then my life changed like this, and it just keeps elevating and keep elevating. But that was all because my parents listened to me. They listened to what I wanted to do, and it wasn't, oh, you need to go to school and do this. At one point, my mom did say that. Mm-hmm. You need to go to school if you want to do this, you want to do that. And I was like, Mom, I want to do this though. I want to do this, and I can't do that, and it was all that.
Yeah.
But she listened to me. She heard my advice, and I'm blessed to be where I'm at today.
Look at you now, man. Look at
me now.
Now, switching gears a little bit. You've been a Power Ranger, going on 3 seasons. Is there any interest in maybe jumping into the MCU or the DCU? And if so, who would you want to be?
Oh my gosh. Okay, now we're getting real.
This is what everybody wants to know, man.
I'm open for anything. Of course, Spider-Man has always been like a.
Okay.
I want to push foot forward. 2. This was a perfect first job. Perfect first job. So I'll say Spider-Man is a good one that I'll look into. Anything DC wise. So whoever reach out, I'm here.
We gotta put that into the universe, man.
Yeah, put it in the universe. Yeah. Put it in the universe. Miles Morales. Yeah, man. Whichever way, whatever God puts in front of me, man. I'm blessed for it, and I'm ready to work. So. I'm gonna put that out there too.
One thing I gotta say about you is you got a really good view of life, and very positive.
Of course.
And I think a lot of the younger fans are gonna appreciate that.
That's all they need is positivity, man. Show that they can do it too.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for your time, sir.
Of course. Thank you.